Alright, my bad, y'all. My bad. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't put my joint on. Alright. Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna put the audio for this one too. Let me see if y'all can hear that. Alright, good shit, good shit. I gotta make sure I, like, I don't put it at max, so I don't really do all that shit. Alright. What's good, y'all? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I haven't really streamed it in a little bit. Like I said in the video, I'm not the much of a streamer, to be honest. I'm really not. I ain't gonna lie. But, I won't lie. I won't lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. There are times where, like, if it's one of my YouTubers that inspire me to make my own channel as today, bro, I don't mind reacting to certain things. There's also another one I really want to do. But, I already watched it. There's really no point of that one, but... Yeah, NakeyJakey's is one of my people that actually did inspire me to do YouTube. I'll be real with y'all, bro. Like, his personality, and I'll definitely show y'all why. I think my favorite video that he made, low-key, was like, let me see. I like the Dark Souls one. That one's pretty cool, though. The Beauty. That one actually was pretty good, though. I like that one, too. I love the Silent Hill 2 one. That was pretty nice, as well. I think my favorite... Which one my favorite one, bro? He was not wrong about the... Not returning the one, but the Rockstar design. Yeah, that one was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool video. It was like 7 years ago. I was like, damn, bro. There's many other ones, but we'll dig into them later, though, I'll say. So I'll give a little reaction to see how about this boy. I haven't watched it. I don't know why it does that, but it's cool, though. Let me see. I don't know if y'all can hear or whatever. I need to make sure.
The year...
Okay, y'all can. All right, bet.
Is 2006.
And one thing I do like is that, like, he adds, like, his effects, whatever. I think they said, like, he does, like, Unreal Engine or something like that, whatever, to make, like, certain, like, 3D modeling, which is actually pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool, though. I don't know what he does for effects like these, though, but it looks pretty nice, though. It does look pretty nice, though. It does capture, like, aesthetic, like, 2006 vibes. And I like how he plays the games, like, not in emulation sometimes. He actually plays by real consoles, which is mwah. That's pretty damn cool, I won't lie.
Bye-bye. Hello. And welcome to my kitchen, where it is 2006. The Xbox 360 just dropped, and the 7th generation of gaming has officially begun.
Dude.
But when it comes to the previous generation, one company could easily be crowned as
I'm telling you, that PS2 is the king, bro. I'm not even gonna lie with y'all. Let me show y'all, bro. Let me show y'all, bro. Actually... Yeah, hold on a second for y'all. Wait, can I, like, go back to it, right? Okay, I can still go back to it. Alright, that's cool, it's cool. But no, I actually deadass, like, have a PS2 emulation. Like, oh, wait. Oh, I just have to download it. Okay, never mind. To be fair, I fresh reinstalled everything, so it makes sense. Never mind. I'll show y'all later, though. Wait, is the little thing... Okay, yeah, y'all can see my little stream. That's very adorable. But no, like, I actually have PS2 emulation. I adore it. I really do adore it, I'll be honest. I always look it so much. Okay, whatever. But nah. PS2 was one of my favorite consoles of all time. Even still is to this day. Even better than all the consoles we have in general. I'm sorry. I mean, you can count PC, but PC sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's some modern games that needs a little bit some working, but PS2 is definitely the gem. I still need to play that one game for Resident Evil that I definitely need to review on later on, but he's not wrong, though. Woo!
Titan of the industry, releasing hit after hit after hit. That company's name? Mad Catz Games. Just kidding. Rockstar Games. And their biggest hit? Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. A critically acclaimed, boundary-pushing cultural juggernaut that eventually became the best-selling
I used to play that motherfucker on the even my cousin knows on the freaking phone on the iOS, whatever. I remember he's played that a lot. They used to put the I don't know if y'all what's that one song called? Freaking I'm gonna play it for a little bit for y'all. Hold on. It was like nah, I can't. I'm not trying to risk no copyright, but that's definitely a title that's weird though. Yeah. I'm honestly gonna unsub freaking Young Defiant. That man's been hella weird ever since. Ain't no way. But shit. Nah. Wait. Okay, I'm trying to remember. It was not Getaway. It wasn't that one, but like okay, it was two-way. That's what it was. It is two-way making thing. That's what it was. Okay. That definitely was pretty good. It was pretty good, that song.
Okay. 2 game of all time by like a lot. And then
but no, I fuck with GTA San Andreas though. That was my shit, bro.
He was modded into every
nigga, did he did he add Peak, bro? Okay, I remember they did actually add that to Pikiro. They bro, no. I would want to add like certain mods like to bigger like that with the characters, but I think already somebody helped me out with that one. That's why like it was custom made to be really inspired by Automatic's outfit, which I love a lot. But nah, actually I've seen that the Sekiro mod for the characters for that one. I've seen that one. Actually, I like it. I like it. You know, and there's one with Spider-Man remastered. I think I don't know. Is that one Legend of Zelda? Yeah, that's Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild or Mid of the Kingdom, whatever. What is that one on the top? I mean, not top, the bottom right. What is that one?
game ever made.
I don't really know, actually. It might be some type of Sony-ass game or some shit like that. I don't know, but nah. He's not wrong, though. I think I need to have like a one day to have a green screen that's like actually effective and like good-ass lighting one day. I need to, because like the way how he does his little like aesthetics, whatever, it's definitely cool, though. It's definitely cool. And he always has that famous ball on every time. It's pretty chill, though, I don't wanna lie. But now CJ is cool, though. All you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ. Ugly that, bro. Ugly that.
Every time as well.
But San Andreas was also a magnet for controversy. Video game violence naysayers would be the least of Rockstar's concerns once a secret SEX, I'm spelling it out because my small dog is in the kitchen right now, minigame was found buried in the game's files, known as the hot coffee mod. This shocking news caused the game's rating to be reevaluated by the ESRB to AO, adults only, I'm spelling it out because my dog is afraid of adults, forcing stores to pull the game off shelves or keeping it, but with a slapped on AO rating sticker. You can actually still find these online, but they are not cheap.
Oh my
Rockstar would patch this stuff out and quickly get an M-rated version back on store shelves, but the reputational damage was already done. Between the already controversial violence present in the GTA games, edgy releases like Manhunt, and now you're telling me there's an SSX.
I've seen that game before, Manhunt. I don't really try that much about it, but like, I mean, it looks pretty promising. I mean, I don't know. There's so many other like underutilized or under like looked games for the PS2 that I definitely want to try out. I think it was one I think Civet had that did look interesting. It was made by From Software. What was it called? I don't know. Again, I looked at the video. I actually do have it on the emulator. I do have it, but like I just forgot the name though. And it was something called. Let me look back at like Civet's thing, whatever. I have to look back. It's like a. If y'all know Civet, you're definitely the goats. I won't lie. I watch him too. Shadow Tower Abyss. That's what it was. That's what I definitely want to try the game out. I will say though, I got a lot of things in my backlog, but I'd love to see what I can do. I think for my next video, or whatever, it should be either released at the end of April or next month. I won't lie. Sorry for the delay, y'all. I my junk was formatted unfortunately, so for the footage, whatever, so I had to redo the whole thing. But I will say though, I have the project though, so I can, everything's all fine though. I just gotta just replace again the footage. So I already fixed the first half of it already. So the second half I really gotta do that. And that's really it. That'll be done. Well, it's not that far from now. Not that bad. There is one video I am definitely making in the background though, but okay. I didn't forget y'all for sure though. I didn't forget. If y'all look at the stream, but it's cool though. I'll look back into it like afterwards. I got y'all. Maybe. Just maybe.
Tricky mini game.
I did play SSX. Is that Tiv? Oh my god, I can't really see that from that freaking far, but like, no, I used to play those games, whatever. I think I don't know about the PS2. I don't know about those ones, but I think more of like the Flash games. The Flash ones was definitely a banger. That definitely was clean as hell, I won't lie. It was pretty cool though.
Rockstar was quickly becoming the coolest company in the world, at least according to Little Brothers Everywhere, Daily Magazine, Global. Please let me watch you play. I'm gonna need to see that game. I know you're saying it's not good for me, but I know it is. I know it's good for me, and I need it inside of me. I need it in my blood. It's good for my livers. It's good for my eyes. So anyways, 2006, dawn of the 7th gen, and everyone is waiting with bated breath
to see how Rockstar, notorious bad boy billionaire, is going to push the controversial boundary this time.
I love the audio, bro. I love it, man.
Okay. But Timothy Chalamet wasn't even born.
Really?
I remember being a beautiful,
definitely someone's cup of tea, though. I'll say about that.
Precocious, gorgeous baby boy waltzing into GameStop in the mall, seeing this game on display, and just waiting for some sort of punchline. Was Rockstar seriously making a rated E game about table tennis? To my knowledge, this is the only game ever developed by Rockstar to receive an E rating, and one of only 3 games ever published by Rockstar to get an E. Accompanied, of course, by Monster Truck Madness 64 and Earthworm Jim 3D, also known as the Thinking Man's Blunt Rotation. Many people at the time theorized that table tennis was a joke, only made as a big FU to anyone who criticized Rockstar and their frequent reliance on all things controversial. Just listen to this quote from lead designer Benjamin Johnson regarding the game's reveal to the public.
It was bizarre seeing people sit down and hold a controller, and they're waiting on somebody to run out from the crowd and mug me, or mug one of the characters.
Okay, that's a little wild. I mean, like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's some type of maybe some out-of-pocket humor, you know, they can be let slide, you know, back in for an E rating like that. I wouldn't be that shocked, but I wouldn't really think of that now. I mean, I don't know how long that released though. When did that game release? Like, especially from a Rockstar like that, or whatever. It was let me see. If it was PS2, it definitely was an old game, but maybe 2006 or 5-ish, I guess, or something. But I don't know. I haven't really checked that much about it, but. Okay, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's the first impression for that, but that's cool, I guess. Interesting.
No, dude, it's just a table tennis game. Chill the out.
But years later, in 2012, pre-apocalyptic events, obviously, I found this game in a bargain bin at Shopco. Which
let me go back to that shit, bro. Let me go back.
Events.
No, bro. You know my goofy self. Oh, that boring ass game. Okay, I'm not talking about that one. But anyways, I will say, y'all don't understand that. That's a little cool cover for that one. That was smart. But I will say, I used to this game right here, bro. I used to play the fuck out of the freaking Lego games. I used to play that shit, bro. Bro. My favorite one is Lego Batman 2. If y'all don't know, by the way, I love that game. That's probably my favorite one of all the Lego game in general. I think this was I think I got the Lego Jurassic World the minute it released, and I remember it was back in 2015. Damn, I thought it was a decent game. You know, it's not even that bad for you know, I think it had three of the films in there too. I think was it 3 or I think it was 4 games in one. Well, no, 4 movies in one. That's what it was. 4 movies in one. But honestly, for that, hold up. My bad. Someone's in the door, whatever. But I will say though, definitely for this era, I liked it though. I liked it. Yeah, I think it was 4 games in one. We had all 3 Jurassic Park games. Oh my, I keep saying games. My goodness, movies. My fault, bro. But they're whatever. They put all that. But it was a lot of heart into it. There was so much into it. I heard about the new Lego Batman game, but to be honest, I don't really care for it, especially how expensive as hell it is. And somehow it's going to be, unquote, graphically demanding, even though it's a Lego game of all things. It's the fact they're adding more extra RAM, which I never really understand for that. I feel RAM, as long as you have 32 gigabytes of RAM, you're fine, but that's the recommendation, whatever. I'm yo, that's a little too much, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. 60 gigabytes for gaming only is pretty good, though. That's honestly really it, though. If you really think about it, like, nah. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna use quick. I'll be right back real quick. Hold up. Oh. Whew. All right, I'm back. Oh, I'm back. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm good now. I'm good now. All right, bad. But I used to love that game, though, I would say. I need to try out other, like, you know, like, absurd, like, type of games. I don't know, like, that are not really known. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really try those. But I'll see, though. Table tennis, though, I don't know. That came out 360, so... I don't know if other consoles, though. I don't know. We'll see.
This game in a bargain bin at Shopko, which yes, has a K in it. But unlike GTA or Shopko, table tennis does not have a K-47 anywhere to be seen or anything satirical or violent or controversial whatsoever. No flying cars cheat this time, Mom. Don't worry, the minivan it's got it's all toes down in the garage. You're okay. And once I actually played this game, I realized that maybe the punchline wasn't this game's existence, but that Rockstar was dead serious about making the best table tennis game this side of my kitchen has ever seen. Many at the time wrote off this $40 disc as a glorified tech demo for Rockstar's new Rockstar Advanced Game Engine, aka Rage, intrigued only by the concept of what a theoretical GTA in HD might look like. But Rockstar said, no, this is not some half-assed demo. This is a full-on table tennis simulation with detailed ball physics and cloth physics and hair physics and some of the most impressive animations and models ever seen at the time that somehow still hold up 20 years later. All accompanied by supremely satisfying audio design and an incredible selection of like techno and house music that is all in service.
That's one. If there's one thing I will give credit to, like these sports games, whatever, like back in the old days, like they had banger ass soundtracks. Like you're talking about, I grew up a little bit of sports games too. I won't lie about that. Like I grew up with like FIFA games and shit like that. Like I love FIFA Street, bro. I love that game. And that OST, even FIFA 14 is a banger. I used to grow up on I wish I had like the videos like back in NBA 2K17 where that joint was like literally those face scans you be doing whatever. Those were fun. Those were the glory days. But I don't know, bro. I wasn't even that good at those games anyways. I mean, I was pretty decent at like FIFA though. The only last like sports game I really played and I actually didn't have like that much of an issue for was FIFA 20. That was really it though. Because they actually brought back the Volta from like the FIFA Street, whatever. Otherwise than that, sports games been a little bit more of a downfall for me. But I mean, they're the same people that think gaming doesn't really hit the same. But you know, the same people like that just play the same game. Well, it's cool though. It's cool though. I won't complain though. It's cool. No, but at least I understand their point of view sometimes. I get it though. It'd be like that. I mean, at least certain gamers are playing a certain game of a Souls-like. Because it basically is one, I won't lie. But I won't say his name, though. I won't say it, though.
Into a peak rally-induced flow state. Table tennis was developed by Rockstar San Diego, who was really only known for the Midnight Club series, but would go on to make a little game called Red Dead Redemption. So table tennis is
I just need to finish that game. Red Dead, I just need to play that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't really... I finished long time ago, Red Dead Redemption 2, but not 1 though. I played that one like back in like the PlayStation Now, like and I used to grind the hell out of that until like all of a sudden the minute you end that subscription, all of a sudden your save files from the PS3 save are gone, which I never understand why. I was so mad as shit when that happened, bro. I was so mad. I mean, I do have my PS5, but I mean, like, I don't really feel like playing those type of games for open worlds like that, especially when I'm trying to do like reviews and content in the background. So I can't really do that much per se. It's not, I don't know, it's not in the zone for that one, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm more of in the RE grind currently right now, but it's cool though. It's cool though. It's a pretty amazing series. I love the franchise. I love it a lot. Arthur Morgan, definitely one of the best protagonists. I will admit, definitely one of the best stories. I agree on those ones. We've been saying about that. Not bad, not bad. I mean, Rockstar is a little bit 50-50. It depends sometimes. It depends. Shoot.
The progenitor for all of Rockstar's biggest games. Oh, you love how beautifully rendered.
Hot take. Oh my god, that's a wrong fucking fit. Fuck it. It actually fits the style. Whatever. Hot take. I actually prefer Red Dead Redemption 2 over GTA 5. I think GTA 5 is just a okay game. Like I used to like play a lot of my friends like online, whatever. You know, they would be mad at me because again I drove like very poorly. And, like, we were trying to, like, roleplay and shit like that. I never forget those times where, like, I would just crash on purpose because, like, to make them, like, hella mad for me for that. And there's a bunch of countless lectures. It was something else, bro. I would not lie. That shit was funny. I do have it on PC, but I don't really care for it, though. I think maybe, like, I mean, there's certain persons that take the game seriously, though. But I won't say his name, though. I won't say his name. It's not for me, though. I ain't gonna lie. But I love Red Dead Redemption 2, though. I do have it on PC, but again, I don't have the commitment to play that for now currently, because I still have to record certain things. But it's, otherwise than that, Rockstar has been pretty good, though. Pretty good in my eyes. Not bad, not bad.
Arthur Morgan is he emotes.
GTA 6, though, I don't really care too much about it personally. I don't care. I don't. Especially for the GTA, games in general or whatever, except for San Andreas and, like, the older ones. I haven't really played them that much about them, except for San Andreas, of course. They're okay, but Red Dead's better for me personally. Just for me, you know.
Across the American frontier, looping slammed so that Arthur Morgan could ham it up and chinwag with every single person he meets. I talked to every single person in the video game world and not a lot of people in real life. You know, I told my therapist that one time and all he said was, chat, this is so f***ing sad. Use code therapist for your first $500 deposit on gamble. The title of this video is obviously a bit hyperbolic, but be honest with me for a second, Twitch chat. Have you ever played this game? Have you ever even heard of this game, or are you?
Well, to be honest, a lot of people don't really play like a lot of older games because again, it has not updated graphics, or it just, you know, controls go to their preferences unfortunately, which that's new norm now. So, I mean, I want to try it out though. I'm down for it, I guess, but shoot, not a lot of people are going to though. It needs a remake. That's damn well a fact. People say, oh no. I get if you don't have the certain type of console to get it or whatever, but a lot of people would do it nowadays, whatever. Like, they're just in need for a remake. It's stupid, you know? It's not really that... I don't know. I don't find that, like, to be really that, like... Unless ports make sense, though, I will say. But otherwise than that, I will try it, though. I will try. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes for this one.
Perchance some sort of uncultured toad specimen. If the answer to any of those is no, or I guess yes, can I please teach you how to play this game so that someone other than me and my friend Cameron are playing it online?
Maybe one person's going to, but I won't say his name though. He's definitely my uncle for sure. He's definitely one of the goats.
We literally only match with each other when we play online, because yes, you could still play it online. Please play with us.
You can? Oh.
Wait, why are you saying no? It's because the toad thing. It's because I literally called you a toad specimen like 5 seconds ago. That's on me.
I mean, I actually play old games on like some people. Like, it doesn't have to be 2020s and shit. So you're fine.
I hope to gain your trust back. Honestly, I'm a straight shooter. I call it like it is.
Okay.
I call you a toad specimen. You don't play the game with me. And
that's motherfuckers who don't want to play the old games though. That's not me. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
That. And I think, honestly, if we
call them out. Call them out. Not me, dog. That's not me.
We can 10x skate. is not this game.
Niggas be allergic
but it is a
nowadays,
game
bro.
I imagine a lot more of you have actually played. Well, you know how in Skate, the left stick controls your guy?
I will say for Skate, I played a demo. I used to play the fuck out of that shit. But there was one game that that's similar to a little bit of sports. I'm gonna show y'all real quick, but I love this series. Like, hold on. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Y'all know by now. But I'm gonna make, oh my gosh. I'm gonna make a video for it soon, though. If I have a little bit of money, I ain't gonna lie. Let me see. This was, unfortunately, my shit. No, well, I'm not talking about the franchise by itself, but I'm not even joking. I used to love the Trial series so bad when I was a kid, bro. I used to love this shit, bro. This was my shit, bro. I played Trials HD. Fusion was my favorite, by the way. It's hard as hell, but definitely one of the GOATs. I hate Trials Rising, though. That shit was ass, though. But this was an era, man. This was back in the 360. Well, you only played this as an arcade or whatever. I do want to make a video of these one day, though. I just gotta emulate what's his face? The HD version. I gotta emulate that joint. I will get the Fusion one soon, though, but I love those games as a kid, bro. I do have the PS4 version on the Fusion part for this one, and unfortunately Rising, which exists, but nah. That was probably the only that was probably the only sports games I genuinely was actually active on above all anything else, personally, for me growing up. Besides NBA and FIFA and stuff like that. Otherwise, Loki, that was my shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Great shooter. I call it like it is. I call you a toad specimen, you don't play the game with me. And I accept that. And I think, honestly, if we use code Therapist, we can 10x Skate is not this game. But it is a game I imagine a lot more of you have actually played. Well, you know how in Skate, the left stick controls your guy and the right stick controls your board? Table tennis is kind of like that, except the board is your paddle. And, well, you don't have a T-Mobile Sidekick or P-Rod, but you know what you do have? Gratitude for your existence. The direction of the...
Didn't they, make, a free version of that, unfortunately? And, it turned out to be really dog shit and ass? Sucks to be a Skate fan.
The right stick will dictate the type of spin you apply to the ball. The color correlating to the corresponding face buttons A, B, X, Y, which you can also use.
Oh wow! Wait.
Color correlates. The direction of the right stick will dictate the type of spin you apply to the ball. The color correlating to the corresponding face buttons A, B, X, Y, which you can also use if you prefer to spell. Once the ball is heading your way, you can begin holding a direction to start charging the power of your shot. Once you begin charging, the left stick no longer controls your athlete, but controls the direction of the ball, both left to right and also distance from the net. As you are aiming the ball, the controller will begin to vibrate and will vibrate more violently the closer you are to the edge of the table or the net. As you successfully charge shots, your focus meter will begin to fill. Once full, you will automatically enter full focus mode, where your shots become faster and more accurate. You can also manually consume some of your bar by holding right bumper and doing a focus shot, which helps if you're trying to make a really desperate save, or if you just really want to slam.
I actually like how this makes it a lot more intensive, just going the most generic rules for each other sports games and stuff like that, or you have to just follow by the simple basic rules, which is fine, I mean, this sounds like a little bit more actually competitive in your face, whatever. I like that. Because you know how NBA and freaking FIFA and how they are, they're stressful games, sure, depending on what you are as a sports game like that, but these ones are definitely my cup of tea, though. I like the ones that actually have a real ass challenge, stuff like that, going the 1-on-1 face to face. That shit's cool. I like that. This looks pretty fun, I won't lie.
Slam that thing with a lot of accuracy and speed. Service starts quietly, but as the rally builds, the music fades in. And if both competitors reach max focus, the lights dim and the sounds begin to echo. This, my anonymous viewer, is Rockstar Table Tennis.
That's what I'm saying. I can see the appeal. It looks pretty cool. Okay. I like that.
The first time
I will say the slow-mo is starting to get a little annoying though, but otherwise I like the fast motion, like I like that. Like pace, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty cool. That's pretty
you
cool.
successfully slam that ball to the edge of the table and make it spin off into the cosmos after a long rally, you will understand why this game is so beloved by those who have chosen to serve. But mostly just
No! You know the most underrated. No. I'm sorry. Hey, y'all niggas had like freaking Wii Sports, right? Nigga. This was my Wii Sports, bro. I loved this game as a kid, bro. No, look, bro. Nah. When I tell y'all, bro, I wish, like, PlayStation had, like, the exact same, like, freaking, what's his face? The exact same thing as this, like, you know, how this and Wii Sports were, bro, but, like, I loved these, bro, freaking Kinect Sports. I never played the first one, but I remember, dude, I used to play football, the freaking, the basketball one. I don't think about basketball. I think, like, the tennis one, I used to play the tennis one a lot. Yeah, the move forward. I actually think that Kinect was one of my favorite gimmicks in the Xbox. Sure, it's a knockoff to Wii, but it was a good ass alternative. No, actually, you know what's funny about this? I still have the disc. I still actually have it. Dude. This, y'all don't. Let me look at the comments, bro. 22 nostalgia. I have this. It's unmatched. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know what. Didn't they have like the type of like a game that was like what? Kinect Sports something rival or something like that? I don't remember. Man, yes, hold on. Let me see, bro. Okay. Yeah, 2-player, quick play. Y'all maybe fucking get my nostalgic boy in this joint, bro. Hold on. Football, baseball, darts. My favorite one out of all of them, I wish they added more like sports as all around personally. The one I really loved was baseball, darts, and tennis. That was honestly, wait, what the fuck is? What the, yeah, okay. Let me just honestly just remove. I don't know what Netflix is pulling up, to be honest. But I will say, I loved this game. I love, bro. Let me see. I know I'm yapping, but nigga, no one's watching, so I don't give a fuck, to be honest. Suck my dick. I don't give a shit, bro. Like I said, I'm not here reviews, nigga. Fuck out of here, bro. I don't give a shit, honestly, bro. I'm doing my own thing, bro. Hold on.
The toss, take it away.
Like, one of the things I liked about the Kinect so much is that you actually had to be, like, physically, like, you know, in there or whatever. You're running, whatever, you're being active. Yeah, the Wii, you can, like, go into motion with the Wii stick, but I think, like, for the Kinect, you're actually more in there, which I loved a lot. I like that. Raising your hand a little bit.
Let's get underway.
Oh, my gosh, and this shit. Raise hand and button play. And you had to use... If y'all wonder what I have some, like huge ass freaking legs and shit, and the reason why instead of my actual arms itself, because I'm a skinny ass nigga, like, it was because of these, dude. I used to be active a lot, bro. Nigga, you had to freaking weave that shit, bro. You gotta, nah, bro. Hell no.
On the field.
Let me see.
Didn't work out. Incomplete pass.
Nah. And that one, oh my god. Y'all locking on a core memory for this one. I won't go too much about them, but I need to make a video of it one day if I actually do buy myself like a 360 one day. I love it. Like I said, because I still have the disc though. Again, it's definitely one of the most underrated franchises of all time. I will agree. Where's the... I need to figure out... Not that Scheme. Scheme was just not really for me personally. I like darts. Darts is pretty nice. Oh my gosh, man.
20.
Fuck, dude. You're giving me some... Hold on, bro. I used to be clean with this shit, bro. I'll be honest. Bro, when we had freaking little iMessages or whatever for the phones, this is what I really was doing in the background, but I'll be honest, man. When I had no freaking PS4, when I didn't have no PS5, no PC, bro, this was it, man.
High scoring darts would be very
There's
nice.
other ones over there, like I think like Happy Wars. Happy Wars definitely was my go-to game for like free to play, but otherwise than that, I like the 360 though. Definitely was my shit though. I think I'm gonna lastly show the tennis before I ain't gonna lie. You know, cause some people in my, you know, certain reviewers will call me padding for this one. I'm sorry for being myself. I'm sorry, it's a little too much for y'all. Just think of where the hell it is. Yeah, tennis. Yeah, this one. Cause it sucks. Cause I actually do. I have the Switch too. Obviously, y'all know this, but like, what's that one game? Nintendo Switch Sports. Honestly, I think that game was just okay at best. Like, I don't know. Like, I think Kinect definitely is a lot more engaging, you feel me? I think, like, not Kinect Sports, Nintendo Switch Sports is one of those games that's pretty much a lot more for the very casual, you know, audience when it goes to sports like that and whatnot. Like, you know, just not really being that, you know, energetic or whatever. It's cool, though. Like, which is what I don't like about those games, though. I didn't really like them out, to be honest. Obviously, Wii Sports would be better than all the alternatives, obviously, but, like, Kinect Sports definitely should be, taking a little bit step notch. Like, I deadass would not mind, like, getting, like, a type of sports games like this. Like, where it's similar to a Kinect one like that. And bring it to PC. I'll buy the equipment, bro. I love games like this. Shit was so fun, bro. I will not lie.
Tennis.
Nigga, tennis. I'll whoop y'all fucking asses
You bring
in
the
this
strawberries,
shit, bro.
I'll bring the cream. Okay, let's play.
You can say it's repetitive. I'm gonna be honest, bro. It depends what you're doing, bro. But AI be hard as fuck, though. I will admit that the Wii Sports Zones have a better AI when it goes down over this, personally. Let me see. Oh my god.
Tough shot, but handled well.
I'm right. You know, I could have actually got myself a Wii U over the PS4. That's the funniest part about me, because I was like more of a Nintendo fan. But I'm glad I didn't, because I got the PS4. And then in certain games like God was obviously Persona 5. Well, not from when I was like a little kid, whatever, but hold up. One I got was Watch Dogs 2, which I love a lot. That was the other one I forgot. Obviously 2K17. There's many others, but definitely 2016 was definitely an era, though. But there's one game, though, I'm gonna say, though, I'm not gonna say out loud here, though. I won't say out loud, though. I'm making a review of it, but I can't wait for yes, sir. Yes, sir, twin. But I think I might do, honestly, just reaction videos this time. Like these. Just for the fun of it, I guess. I'm not trying to be, like, again, for the trend or some shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, to be honest. I don't care. I'm gonna be myself all the way to the end. But this, I love, man. I love. Let me see.
15 love.
It did have glitches, though. I would say about that. Like, how did a new game, like... Okay, before I leave... I'm sorry. I'm sorry for, like... Hold on, bro. I'm sorry. I just want to see how the Xbox One did it for it. Because I never know how this one was. Yeah, show me how that joint was.
Much games.
I hate Jax. Oh, glad nigga, bro. The style looks so ass, man.
8 men.
Bro. Man. Wave Racing? I must have had new games, I guess. I remember that demo for that one freaking... Again, these were... I'm sorry, I just found those to be better, but I'll be honest, when it goes like to emotion like that. But it's cool, though. I don't fuck with the graphics. This shit looks so freaking... Yeah. Plastic toys, I don't like that. I gotta mind, like, the little, avatars being a little, like, rip-off knees. Actually, that's part of their charm, I'll be honest. I used to also play, what was that one game? It was very similar to Wipeout, too, on the Kinect. It was like this game. I fucking loved it, bro. I loved Doritos Crash Course, bro. This was my shit, too. I will not lie. Oh my god. 2, 1. And it always were like freaking cartoons or whatever, like some like Rayman type of like motion shit. Okay, okay. Nah, what in the Crash Bandicoot 2 slide and jump is this? What is this, bro? The hell? Okay. I used to fuck around with this one, bro. Oh my god. Okay. 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 Oh, they didn't really show up. That's fine. Okay, I'll show you all the wipeout I've been talking about for the. Let me see. Oh my, bro, this shit. Oh my gosh, bro. No, actually, we'll get back to it. Let me see. Oh my gosh! Again, it had some freaking. Hold on. That's not really a good clip. The gameplay, yeah. No, that's the PS3 though. I don't like that. I want to talk more about the. I did like Kinect Adventures. I think that was a pretty amazing game, but it just didn't really hit with me. But it was nice. I liked it though. It was pretty cool. What the hell do you mean 3DS version? What the hell do you mean by this? Oh, it's just low quality. Okay, never mind. That's a oh, you know, I'll go back to it. I'll go back to it actually.
Go ahead.
Am I?
You know, let me see.
I want to touch you, Wagner. I want to.
Excuse me?
Oh, I can't.
Jump to start.
I'm about to say, I know what the hell you just said, bro. I'm like, okay.
Shake it around, brother Dave.
Oh, these are just highlight reels.
What? What? Oh.
I like those quirks, you know, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, say what you want about them being knockoffs, but, oh, okay, I can at least see the man, it was not really it was not a bad experiment for Kinect. It was not even a bad one. I will not lie. Not that bad.
Holler at me, brother Dave.
Oh my gosh. Well, I liked it though for what it was. I liked it. Alright, I'm gonna show you a little gameplay.
Brother Dave dies. I'm like getting high.
Jump.
You goddamn.
Yeah.
Okay, Double Trouble. Both players. Time to get up. When you're ready to start, jump.
Oh my gosh.
Get down so low.
I think I'm gonna just show one more or whatever. Yeah, that's what it. Damn. Y'all suck ass, bro. Bro, I will say this time is with it. Oh, okay.
She's running off. She's just running off.
Oh, she's. Oh, damn.
Great.
Okay, I didn't know like the Kinect didn't have that good. Damn, I didn't really know that. It's been a minute. I'm gonna be honest, bro. It's been a minute. I should definitely make like a video about Kinect one day. That should be a great ass one. I'll be honest. Shit, I just need like freaking. Yeah, actually, I should do that. I ain't gonna lie to that. I'm thinking about more plan for those ones. Something short. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That's enough for the little thing. My fault. My fault.
Yeah. I just hacked into this video. You know how? Because my client here wasn't using a VPN to protect his IP address. Hi, I'm Jakey, and Jakey.
It's actually, ironically enough, I'm using a VPN right now. It's ironic, and I'm using it for like 2 years, extra years, so it's all the way to like 2028, so I've been having VPNs. They're actually pretty goated.
Attorneys at law. Thank you to NordVPN for collaborating on this video. The internet is a scary, freaky place, and your IP address shouldn't just be floating around out there naked and raw for any nefarious freak to see.
Agree.
But fear not, because NordVPN is here to be your IP's chief. Using NordVPN to hide your IP address helps protect against horrible threats like DDoS attacks, where someone sends a boatload of data to your IP to try and bring down your network. Do not flood my packets. I do not like stuff like that. Using NordVPN, any DDoS attacks are absorbed by Nord's strong, brave, beautiful VPN servers. And with Threat Protection Pro, NordVPN can detect at least 85% of phishing websites trying to trick you and steal your valuable information. Do not try to trick me. When I'm traveling on my very important lawyer trips to places like London, I wish that I could keep using the American subscription services that I already pay for. Not to worry, love. With NordVPN, I can just connect to the United States and it's like I never even skipped across the pond. By using my special link, nordvpn.com/NakeyJakey, you can get 4 months extra with the 2-year plan. And there's even a
Well, but that's the thing. Maybe, like, what if... Can I add the extra 4 ones for the ones for existing ones, or it has to be the ones for a new whatever? I'll try it out though if I can in the future. Not
30-day money-back guarantee. So protect your IP today. Thanks again to NordVPN for collaborating on this video. And now let's get back to the worldwide debut of the feature-length film Jardy Japri. Many reviewers at the time.
Wait, hold on.
What was it? Feature-length film Jardy.
Is that actually a thing? Let me see. Let me freaking look my phone. Hold on. This is actually real. Let me see. Jardy Supreme. That's actually. Oh, it's not okay. It's just a little joke. That's smart. That is actually smart. I don't wanna lie.
Japri. Many reviewers at the time, even those who loved the gameplay, criticized the game for a lack of content given the $40 price tag, and honestly, I think that's pretty fair. You can do exhibition matches, you can do tournaments of
I mean, barely $70, to be honest, nowadays, you know? At least a little bit something to serve your content. I think, like, that's why, like... Bro, PlayStation honestly needs to, like, get those type of, like, sports games. Like, I want things that are, like, actually, like, active, and not just ones that just simply just do it for your controller. Like, these... they're good. They're good. I like them, but I like more like those Kinect Sports. Personally, even my dad likes a lot more, which I like, to be honest. It's more for me. But I get it, though. I get it for these games. I get it.
Difficulty you could play online when people were actually playing. Please play with me. That's it. Much like me struggling to maintain eye contact with the barista as I order my coffee, table tennis does one thing, but it does that one thing exceptionally well. Every time. Without fail. Table tennis was eventually ported to the Wii as well, which I know sounds great in theory, but I think it practically loses everything that makes this game so special and unique. With the default control scheme, your movement is automated.
What?
And because
I thought, if anything, this shit would have worked so well with a yeah, it would have worked so well to Kinect too. Like, stop. Okay, I will say there are times with the Kinect, like we've seen right now, it does have some glitches, but that shit has so much like charm, bro. Where you don't have to heavily rely on one remote to just, like, you know, move it around and shit like that. Like, I like how for Kinect, you actually have to be, like, physically in the motion at all times. Like, yeah, sure, the remote for that one, like, for the Wii, you can still be active in one, not sure, yes. But really, on a D-pad, though? On a D-pad of all things. Wait, no, let me
because the regular Wiimote motion sensing isn't very advanced, you flick in the general direction of the table you want the ball to go in, but you control the spin by holding a direction on the D-pad. You can connect a nunchuck to control your athlete and guide your shots, but, like, at that point, why would you opt to shake plastic and look at ugly graphics when the 360 version is literally...
Hey, don't say ugly graphics, man. It definitely was ahead of its time. Unlike some games where pretty much a lot more just plasticky bullshit right now, so...
Right there. I can literally see it. It's like peeking around the corner like it's doing some sort of stealth mission. Why is it set up like that? In an age where so many games are trying to have hundreds of hours of bloated gameplay...
That's what the fuck I've been... Nigga, let me go back to my shit. Oh, no, okay. No, I'm sorry. He's not wrong, though. But he's not wrong, though, my nigga. Like, no. Let me go back to my shit. Did I not say the exact same thing for freaking... Let me see. Let me go back. I already mentioned this in my Riding Ronin video. Yes. I love semi-open world games. Like, I mean, people might think this isn't, but to me it is. I really actually like it when a game focuses on what the it wants to be instead of just, oh, let me just put a whole ass open world and not do anything with it. It pisses me off because this is how every other standards is for this Ubisoft bullshit ass choice. Yeah, people wonder why I can't finish those games. Yeah, I can finish these ones in 2 weeks. I'm just trying to prove a point, and I can relate to him, bro. I'm sorry for these games, for like certain, like, you know, things being a lot more bloated and a lot more like open for no damn reason. I'll be honest, I really like games, you know, that are very like short, you know, definitely the quality over quantity thing, whatever. I think shortness does add a lot more value. Like, I'm the type of person that would play Sekiro for a million times, bro, and still have fun, than literally just play a game like, again, unfortunately, like Rise of Rona, where there's a lot of tasks to do, and like I just feel like a miserable person playing it, bro. It's a fun game, yes, obviously, but like there's so much like platted bullshit, you know what I'm saying, which I don't like. I might like platting, whatever, but padding, but you know what I mean, but nah, like that's my point I'm trying to make though. Like, this is new standard now. It's new norm though, which I don't really fuck with, bro. Like, I'm sorry. It's actually refreshing to have games that are like, you know, the value quests, you know, like they actually value your time and that. Like, that was definitely one of the best games. A game like Fury or whatever, like it's very small and minimalistic with its bosses or whatever. Like, just I think few 5, but to be honest, it definitely is one of the replayable games of all time. Definitely ahead of a gem. It's an okay game for some people, but damn, I'll be honest, I like straight to the point video games, bro. Sifu was a great example. Like, I like shit like that, bro. I like that. Like, I'm not trying to be no ADHD person, like, oh, play like this, that, whatever. But I'm sorry, man. Like, what's the point of it if it doesn't have, like, oh my gosh, if it doesn't have any meaning or weight to it? What's the point? What's the point, to be honest? So I agree. I agree with what he's saying, though. I'm sorry. Let me go back to it. Oh, that's my video, my fault. Let me go back. I'm sorry. I think it's just being honest, bro.
And every possible mechanic thrown into the kitchen sink.
It's just wasted potential, and I genuinely do agree. Like,
shout out to my kitchen sink.
Often resulting in just being kind of like a jack of all trades situation. Yes, I am referring to Crimson Desert, which I will probably be making a video about on my second channel.
Damn, he doesn't fuck with it. My friend actually like builds up his own PC. That obviously is definitely questionable for his criticisms, but it is what it is, though. But I will say, though, like, damn, I mean, I'll see for myself. You may never know if I do my review of it. You may never know for myself as well. Shoot. I'll see. Probably, like, in a few years from me making it. At least I'm making fun of myself and for where I am, you know? At least I'm honest. I need to watch Resident Evil 4. Oh, yeah, I need to watch that, actually. I need to.
All creative, if you don't know. We're over there, we're doing unscripted reviews, we're doing live streams. Please stop by, please clap. It's really refreshing to return to something so simple, yet instantly engaging. It's a
thank you. Like, that's what I want, though, in games nowadays. I feel like, what's the point of you bringing so much into the table of a game if it's not really going to be, like, fully, not only explored, but, like, really fully utilized, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I feel like in any challenge the game is so important. I've been saying about this in a certain video, but a lot of games just don't really have that type of ambitious, like, focus nowadays. They don't have that. Like, I think it doesn't matter of how amazing your graphics can possibly be if the gameplay and the mechanics don't really well integrate each other for that certain amount of runtime, then why should I even bother care to keep playing it? I'm sorry. Like, I want every boss to have, like, a different type of meaning. Like, you know, again, especially for the budget they be having, the animations are very stiff, they're very awkward, they're very boring, they have the most slowest, you know, animation known to mankind for a $70 fucking game, which is what I don't really like nowadays. I just don't fuck with that, bro. Like, no. I mean, I will say indies definitely are in the spotlight for this. I'll agree though, but I agree for games being simple but yet genuinely engaging. What was that one game I was playing that I would say that I low-key would not mind replaying a lot of times? Like, you know, fuck, even the old Resident Evil games are a perfect example for this too. Like, I lost the footage, yeah, but I replayed it, but they're definitely hella fun. They're simple, but they're very complex. They're very engaging. I like those games a lot. I'll talk more about them later, but hell yeah, for sure. For sure, twin. Nah. I think. Hana's a good example too, but I respect those games too. I ain't gonna lie. Simple but effective is definitely my cup of tea for sure. Especially for Hana itself. Ain't no way.
Type of sports game that is unfortunately super uncommon nowadays with these copy-paste microtransaction
I'm sorry. sorry, I'm sorry, Uncle. I'm sorry, but like, I don't care for these kind of games, but I see why people play them. I guess I see it. If you're a sports gamer, I see it, but like, I don't know, bro. Per person who grew up with like Connect Sports, freaking, you feel me, FIFA Street, like, those games were just unique in their own way, bro. Wii Sports, man, I'm sorry, we actually active, whatever. This is just, I don't know. They're just trying to get your cash and your money. I don't know. I don't fuck with them by a lot. Not really being innovative in their own slightest. One person really wants me to do the whole sports games, but I think this dude actually did it for me, I'll be honest. He's playing a lot more better than me, I'll be honest, man. Because I will say, I'm sorry, Connect Sports definitely one of the ghosts right there. But nah, he's playing it every bit by bit, bar by bar. That mother fact. And they hit you with VCs, freaking tokens from like the, are they called tokens or like, I think foot tokens, whatever, for like FIFA and shit like that. But all I want is just more of like those Connect alternatives or those Wii Sports type of games. That's the games I really want to play, bro. I love the motherfuckers so much, bro. Ring Fit Adventure, my shit. I like that one too, but I can't play that one because I think it's only accessible to the Switch One accessories, which is stupid. But I love those type of games. These ones, I'm not. They're copying.
You for every.
They're the same shit every day. I don't care. I'm
penny
sorry.
Inside of your body. Annual franchises.
Yeah,
it's a game.
It's literally in a subscription. That's literally how it is. That's how it feels like. He's right. In annual subscription, that's how it feels like. That's how it feels like for any of those games. I already know some person's gonna hate my video, but it's cool though. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro. He preaching. He
with
preaching.
Sauce. The way the replays look, the little emotes and unique personalities of each character, the way the game slows down cinematically for the focus shots, the way that back sweat slowly accumulates after intense rallies or
back when they had heart. I remember back in the same. Oh my gosh, bro. I remember back in the day where like progression actually mattered in those sports games too. Like I remember, not even just like in sports games like that, but like Forza Horizon. One of my biggest criticisms I have with Forza Horizon 5 is that everything is just handed to you. Now that's why I find the game to be hella boring. Like, oh, you want to get this fancy ass car, like for this like what? Not Mustang, but I forgot what it was called, a little orange thing. The Chevrolet, what it was called? That's what it was called. Yeah. Like I didn't like that about the game. Like for Forza Horizon 1, you had to actually earn that, bro. And I kind of like that, man. Like there was like, no, let me tell y'all something, bro. About me with little car games and stuff like that. Remember when they had stories? Remember that, y'all? Remember when they had stories, you know, careers, you know? Like they actually had drama. Like they had like stuff like that. Like 2K17 didn't really have that. It was very safe, but it wasn't even that bad of a game though. I think it was like probably the last prime like 2K that actually was like genuinely good despite of its glitches and whatnot. I haven't played 2K16, but I played 2K14 and 15, I think 13, but also by the mobile games. But those were definitely fuck it, you know, I'm gonna show honestly the 2K17. I ain't gonna lie, let me do that, bro. I'm just being honest, man. Like, let me see, career. Oh my gosh, just back in the freaking 2K. Oh my goodness, let me see. Playing 2K17, 10 years later. Let me see. Oh my god, them graphics, bro. I'll never forget, bro.
Yeah, I'm focused on my shot. Nah, but what kind of shot? Are we talking about a mid-range? Are we talking about our three-pointer? Are we talking about our corner?
He actually was in there too.
Talking about the post
I forgot.
that you love so much. Oh, okay.
You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah. All of it.
Nah, he's cool dude, by the way. I don't know him, but it's pretty cool. It looks pretty cool.
I'm gonna put you through a real workout.
Let me see.
Please do that.
But they used to be dark too. I'm not lie about that. They used to be a little bit dark though for like the drama show like that. It actually wasn't that bad. I love that by a lot.
Intense rallies are me when I'm.
But no, I'm sorry. It's why I didn't really enjoy sports games like that. I mean, I guess I see the appeal, but not really though. I'm sorry. I agree with everything you
Recording
said.
a video in a small, hot room.
I mean, for Christ's sakes, the manual has a history of table tennis in it, along with expanded details on every character's strengths and weaknesses. Just imagine if another revered AAA developer made a conventional sports game. Like, imagine if Naughty Dog's next big game was a basketball simulation, but it had all the same production value and acting and writing that they're known for.
You know what I really want for certain games now? Like, I think I really want their old, like, concepts and designs of mechanics they were doing back in the day for controls and really put that to the modern era. Like, not changing it to this modernized, like, I'm not trying to sound like a boomer. Like, there's some games that do work, but I want that classic type of style. Like, I don't want that samey over-the-shoulder camera. That shit is so lazy and generic to me because all games just remain the same for that. I don't like that. But I think I want new controls that have, like, different, like, you know, feels to them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think, you know, certain schemes you can definitely adapt to, which I like. I want that. I want that now, you know, something unique and different for once. You feel me? So I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that, to be honest. Shoot. You never know, you might actually even like it yourself, which is, again, the key of, like, experimenting for trying out new things. A lot of people don't understand it nowadays, but that's cool. Again, it's still part of the norm. It's only by their purposes only. And cool. Adorable for them.
And, like, an actually good story in its campaign. I would be over
hold on.
And, like, an actually good...
That's what I'm saying, like, it wasn't even that bad for the story, though. Like I said, there were times when it actually had some drama and, like, a little dark. But now it's just like this. They had this plastic, you know, expressionless feeling to them. And I don't know. Like, I get the main point of those type of, like, games, whatever. It's to really, you know, build yourself up and be comfy and, you know, what's the other one? Just play with your friends, just vibe a lot. I don't know. I just don't get the whole thing every year thing. It's just not my thing. I don't understand. I don't get it.
Story in its campaign. I would be over the moon to play a sports game like that. Another thing about table tennis that I've failed to mention yet.
And also, this one called DJ Fight for NY. I think that's what a game was. I think that game was actually pretty good though. I played a little bit of it. Like, again, I miss those type of games like that, man. I miss those, man. They has a sense of humor. It's not just like copy and paste simulations for these little sports games. Like, again, they had a little soul to them, man. But no, it's cool though. I guess it's cool for now, I guess.
Is that it gets pretty damn hard. Like, back when I used to play this game in high school.
As it should be hard. As it really should be. I'm sorry for pausing, I ain't gonna lie, no one go fuck. But honestly, as it should though. I think every sports game should definitely put you into, like, a lot of pressure. It should do that. I think that's what makes, like, any type of game, like, unique on its own way. Like, yeah, we do have casual games nowadays. Like, it's not a bad thing or whatever, but I feel like it shouldn't be like that to a modernized crowd like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it should have more of a balance, easing you in a little bit, make it a little bit easier for you in the beginning, then later on makes it hard for you. That's what I like. I don't know how export hard it is for now, though, for you. I don't know how it is, so we'll see.
Sometimes beat the CPU on hard difficulty, but expert? Hell no, dude. These freaks are streamers. But this time, I'm not a 17-year-old with backsits and a beautiful smile and the heart of a gentle
Hey, reminds me of the freaking DLSS 5 shit, I won't lie.
Hustler. I'm a 31-year-old with backsits and a beautiful smile and the heart of a gentle hustler, and I am determined to beat this game on expert. This isn't just a video about Rockstar Table Tennis. This is a video about me
trying to beat Rockstar Table Tennis.
Okay. What you gotta do? Okay.
Tournaments are very arcadey in that you have to win 2 games to 11, but even if you lose, you can just rematch that same opponent, like hitting a continue in Street Fighter. In order to play expert, I first had to complete the hard tournament. My athlete of choice? Jesper is a gorgeously tall Swedish man with a wide reach and the highest power rating in the game.
Remind you of anyone you know?
Jesper's other stats are all pretty much ass, but his primary strength is his forehand topspin slams. So this basically means my tactic most of the time is to just hit the ball as hard as I possibly can. I breeze through the first few of the time is gorgeously tall sweet. First had that same opponent like hitting a continue in Street Fighter. In order to play expert, I first had to complete the hard tournament. My athlete of choice? Jesper is a gorgeously tall Swedish man with a wide reach and the highest power rating in the game. Remind you of anyone you know? Jesper's other stats are all pretty much ass, but his primary strength is his forehand topspin slams. So this basically means my tactic most of the time is to just hit the ball as hard as I possibly can. I breeze through the first few opponents, experiencing some really fun rallies along the way.
Oh, he locked in. Okay.
This game is so good. But my first real hurdle was Suleiman. Oh my god, his backhand topspin is so crazy.
You know, I'm not gonna like, give out the Indian vibe. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. It gives that matte flashbacks. I'll be honest, bro. It gives that vibe instantly. What the fuck, bro? Ain't no way, nigga. Ain't no way. Nah, it be like that with those type of those AIs. It be like that. I ain't gonna lie. They definitely are be different breeds when it goes to that. That's a fun though. That's fun.
Curves are diabolical, and his reactions were so much faster than anything else I had experienced.
Damn!
Oh my god.
Damn! I like that though.
It was abundantly clear at this point that my power level was nowhere near expert, and I needed all the help I could get. Unfortunately, because apparently nobody plays this game anymore, my resources were pretty slim. But I did happen to find an extremely comprehensive guide on a familiar website.
Tips? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
TrueAchievements.com.
TrueAchievements.com.
Even when I was down, True Achievements picked me right back up. When I had no one else, TA was there, dude. I might love TA. I might get TA tatted on my shit. This detailed guide not only broke down every character, but exposed me to something that my brittle, inexperienced, juvenile gamer brain had never even thought about. Serving an ace.
How to serve an ace. Jesper, standard position. 4/5 steps on the right, 1/2 steps back. Load the black bar to when it hits the max for the third time. Up, down, up, down, up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Aim to the left. Okay, it wasn't quite max charge.
Oh no.
I did feel somewhat conflicted about using this exploit. But also, this kind of reminded me of the first time I played Dark Souls, where I was just like, listen, man, I'm taking whatever help I can get. I'm using the best weapons. I'm duping souls. We can leave the game.
I mean, do what you gotta do, man. It'd be like that for those Dark Souls games. I actually am currently playing, replaying, what's the one game? Elder Ring. I will say, I'm gonna show y'all real quick. I ain't gonna lie, Twin. I ain't gonna lie. Let me show my little screen for like just a tad bit. And like, I will say I've grown to appreciate the game a lot more, despite my other reviews and shit like that. Let me see. Let me take it to real quick. Let me turn on display capture. That's what I'm gonna do. Let me go. No, actually, I don't have to do it that way. I don't need to. I can just do hold up. My bad, I was looking for. I think I got it now. Hold up. Okay, I found it. Hold on. I know I did one back in the day from New Game Plus 2 with this boss fight, but I will give credit. Let me see. Let me Let me switch it up. Where's the window capture? Let me do this one to actually the media player. Okay, you see it. Good shit, good shit. Why does it do that with the freaking... Honestly, I don't really care. It's fine, actually. It is what it is. Actually, let me do this, bro. Okay. Honestly, that's fine. That's fine by me. Okay. So, I won't lie. There are times the game can be frustrating. But I was mixing up different builds and actually not, you know, over-relying on summons in this. I will agree about one thing. When you're actually in the zone for these types of games, like, and you actually know what you were doing, whatever. Let me see that one moment. Let me see. I will not lie. I was in the motherfucking zone, bro. I will be... Hold on. You see, like, I will say, it's actually fun. It is actually fun as shit. I will agree. That junk was badass. Hold on. Let me do one more. Hold up. Again, like, I'm doing that. I'm dodging whatever. Okay. I'm understanding about eye rolls, whatever, iframes, whatever. I'm understanding more about it. Okay, bingo. And then this. And then bam. And then boom. Okay. Like, I was like, dude, I was in this. Okay, alright. Bingo. And then, like, I had, like, I think, like, 6+ for the, what was it called? The Dragon Claw, whatever. So I just pretty much just did this. Bingo. To interrupt his animation, whatever. I will agree. Let me see. Like, I like that flow state. And I think I am starting to appreciate Elden Ring a whole lot more. I'm starting to use the guard encounters a lot more, too. Like, it's actually one of the best bosses in Elden Ring, period. I'll be honest. I'm not even joking. Like, it actually gave me a Genichiro feeling all over again, which I really do fuck with. Honestly, I think Jiggy needs to do a freaking Sekiro, type of, like, game design. I fuck with that. I'm gonna do one more. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I think this is it with the... Again, I like that. Like, that's what problems I have with, like, the certain Elden Ring bosses or whatever when it goes to the DLC is that you can't be more interactive like that, which is what I hate. Like, shit. Like, I actually gotta be in his face, whatever. And then, bam. Like, I like that. I like that. It does make it more engaging. I will agree. I will definitely agree about that. So, nah, bruh. That definitely is cool. So, that definitely is cool. Me freaking teabagging and shit, imagine. Oh my gosh. Nah, I'm starting to really do appreciate a lot more. I low-key really am. Now let me go back to my bad. I was freaking in the zone. My bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see. Shit. Okay.
Gamer pride for the other runs. I just want to get to the end of this thing. However, at least with Jesper, the service ace didn't always work again.
But I will say the beginning part did get a little annoying, though. I will say, I was frustrated, but, you know, long as the experience today, you know, it started growing me a little bit, I'll be honest.
Every opponent, every time. Such as Kumi, who is sometimes able to hit it back, so I had to stay on my Swedish toes. I had a nice comeback during a close first game, but then I did this.
Really? Again? No! What? No. Oh, never mind. I'm about to say, I thought, like, okay, no. Okay.
Followed by a stomp in game 2 with this psycho finishing blow.
Nice.
Who couldn't handle the ace?
He's in that flow
Jurgen
state.
Wasn't much different. Hard tournament completed. Largely due to the help of SenseiTrueAchievements.com, but now it was time for the main event. I faced Liu Ping first, which meant he was way easier, and the ace worked, and I just destroyed him. Haley was next and got completely destroyed as well, as did Luke, and then I was thinking like, man, maybe this isn't gonna be so bad after all. Even Suleiman, my rival in the hard tournament, was surprisingly easy on expert, in large part due to the ace serve actually consistently working, but I was also consistently working him even during his serves. I was growing stronger, more resilient.
Wiser.
My gamer body was becoming one with the table.
The vibes, bro. Okay. All right. No, he was getting into it. Okay. All right. Man, this style is so... I would take this type of YouTube style any fucking day, bro. I can't. This is unique, bro. I'm tired of these informative people that just sound so tired as shit. This nigga's always energetic as fuck. That's what I want, bro. This is shit I'm always inspired to be, man. He's being himself, bro. I'm sorry. I love this vibe, man. I love this, bro. Damn, man. Okay. Good shit, twin. Good shit, bro. Okay.
I gotta tell you something, Dottie. Alright, it's not intended to be mean. I have a purpose. You don't.
Oh, what? And again, the randomness, I love it. I love it a lot.
What a blessing it's not. It puts me at a huge life disadvantage. It means I have an obligation to see a very specific thing through. With that obligation comes sacrifice, okay? My life is the product of all of the choices I've had to make. Your life is the product. I don't even know what your life is the product of. You're just kind of making it up as you go along because that's the kind of dog you are. That's not the kind of person I am, okay?
Carmen got freaking annihilated 11-1 twice.
Damn.
2 times in a row. Retire. Cassidy, bro, are you guys sure you're experts? Young Soo was more of what I expected. He beat my giant Swedish ass into the ground 2 games in a row. Young Soo required such a specific spot on the serve meter for the ace to work that after many
that moment, but I mean, well, you shouldn't make that abrupt, but it's cool though. It's cool.
Failed attempts, I eventually just gave up on doing it and decided to beat him the old-fashioned way, using my most valuable asset, my gaming mind.
Okay. Oh, alright. This is very nice though. I like that.
Nice. Game 2 required a crazy comeback, and brother, I aimed to meet the PC requirements to run this comeback.
Okay.
This was by far the most intense game of table tennis I had played up until this point.
Dude, I like this shit though. Oh my god. The AI actually, like, you know, getting, I like that. Going toe to toe with your shit, I like that. That's cool. Okay. I think people need to talk about Kinect Sports a lot more, though, man. I need to freaking buy the equipment again, bro. I'll be honest, man. Bro, that was my shit, bro. I need to make a review of that one day, bro. If I get the money for it, I will. Damn. Yes, Yes.
Allow me to introduce you to Mark, the second to last boss in the expert tournament that may as well have been the fucking final boss. The ace serve just straight up does not work on Mark, no matter what you do. But you know what does work? Me. Except not really, because I threw the first game by hitting it into the net and had to immediately derobe to diffuse my burning, intense, fiery, passionate gamer rage. Game 2 went to OT, and I pushed that tiny white ball to the absolute freaking edges of the earth.
Ooh. Okay. Damn. All right. It's funny how this is actually the most engaging like sports game I've ever like seen, like compared like freaking like NBA or like FIFA any day from this shit. But I'm sorry, I kind of find it ironic. I'm sorry. That's probably the most intense I've seen from a sports game ever. Probably a long ass time.
Game 3 was like when Trunks teleported out of nowhere and just cut Frieza in half. I was operating on a higher plane of existence. I knew what Mark was gonna do before he even did.
I know.
I was becoming a fully sentient table tennis warrior.
Oh, I know. I know, brother. I know. Woo! Damn. Okay. Good. Yes, sir, bro.
Let's go. Jurgen. the final boss. Everything led me to this moment. And I took game 1 very quickly because the ace serve worked without fail and it felt very anticlimactic. So I says to myself, I said, you know what? No. I do have gamer pride, and that sounds like something racist, but that's not what I mean. I gotta do this without using the power invested in TrueAchievements.com. I gotta do this using the greatest resource of all, combining my gamer hands with my gamer mind and using my gamer heart. Game 2, unfortunately, was Jurgen City because my safety blanket of the ace serve was no longer there and I needed to adapt fast. My blade was sharp, but his steel was sharper, more agile, more rare jewels encrusted into the handle. But
so it goes more like, I've seen the top left and right or whatever, it goes more like specifically for their stamina. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, why is it not being more quick? I'm like, okay, that actually says a lot. That says a lot, actually. Never mind. Okay. Let me see. I'm not really trying. Okay.
Her heart was resilient, and everybody knows when gamers are down, say it with me, chat, they don't stay down. Horses don't stop, and I don't fucking stop either.
It's funny because I've seen that to the right. This man has literally barely have any stamina, and I can tell that man will be definitely determined to beat y'all ass, bro. Damn, man. So, okay. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay.
I had run away with a hefty lead, a lead that unfortunately was starting to slip through my hands.
Oh. No. Damn.
I just needed to lock in. I needed my gamer heart to work in perfect harmony with my gamer vessel, my beautiful brave warrior Jesper. I needed us to connect like when the tails infuse when they're doing it in Avatar. But could I do it?
Bruh. Please. Oh my gosh. I like the shot though. I've been testing it a little bit. I like that for the angle. I like that. I like that what it just did there. Bitch! Woo! Nice, man. Nice, dog.
I had done it. I had conquered a beast that 17-year-old me couldn't even dream of. 17-year-old me could barely read the name tags. And to celebrate, I played online with the only other living competitor still playing this game, my friend Cameron, and we had an absolute blast. Which brings me to the whole inspiration for making this video. Please play with us.
On April 18th, which is tomorrow if you're watching this video the day it came out, and May 2nd, I will be playing this game from 1 to 5 p.m. roughly.
If I had a 360, I would have, man. I'm sorry,
live streaming it on the Ball Creative second channel. If you go to player match and choose time tournament, you will very likely be able to join one of the 8-player lobbies that I will be running, where it's a round robin tournament, I think to like games of 5. But even if you can't join, you should be able to spectate because that's a thing. I don't know, I haven't been able to test it because no one's playing. Apparently there's voice chat if you have an Xbox headset that is likely going to be really problematic, but probably really funny. I'm going to try to get my headset working for that. So please.
Oh, never mind. I forgot it was zooming. My fault.
Play with us if you want, if you can. I'm pretty sure it's really cheap on the store. Thank you so much for watching my video. I love to make a video like this. I am having fun this year.
And honestly, I'd rather this man take years and this. I'd rather this happen than just a bunch of slop that people be doing nowadays and just doesn't really add any extremely good value and just doing it for the money. So this is what the type of content I really want to do, man. I'm sorry. I'd rather have this. I never had like much of a fun time like watching another video than anybody in general for this in general, man. I'm sorry. Like his videos always peak to the next. I'm sorry. I like that. I like this shit, man.
Stuff more often. Man. We are not existential crisising anymore. Anyways, I hope to see you over on Ball Creative for the table tennis tournaments, and I hope that you're springing into spring and that you are filled with gratitude and love in your heart. Be well. Farewell from 2006.
I didn't make something like that. I didn't need to do that, but I don't know how to do that. I don't think it was something. Okay. W video. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah. Y'all see the 58 minutes ago. That's cool. I mean, that's adorable. How about some overtime? That's cool. Okay, not bad. I like the video. I ain't gonna lie. I'm see what the comments I have to say. 10 out of 10 for sure. The mixed media approach with the old. That's what I'm saying. I like that. I like that a lot. So it's so rad. I like this new story of a new era. I like that. Should know our story for a while back. So genuine chill dude. We spoke for a couple minutes. While I fanboyed, I forgave him quickly for slapping me in the face. Full force of him. Full of attacks. Very nice guy. I'll definitely see though. Okay. Alright, I'm probably gonna end it here. Cause I can't really have a meeting tomorrow. But that's what I really wanted to do, was look at W stream. I'm actually glad y'all joined up. I'll see you do more of these in the future if y'all like these. If y'all don't, whatever, I don't give a damn. I don't really care, to be honest. But I love NakeyJakey. He definitely is one of my favorite inspirations in general for content. He definitely was one of the GOATs. So I'll definitely stay tuned for more of his stuff though. I'll see you though. Categories needs to make more videos. He needs to make more stuff like that. Especially for a certain YouTuber. But I won't say his name. I won't say it though, because apparently he hates it when we're unquote being inspired by him. But it is what it is though. I won't complain though. Otherwise than that, stay tuned, stay easy, stay safe, and take it easy. God bless y'all, and see y'all in a big game. Mwah, all the way to the end. Here we go.